on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Houston Oilers.
You got a point guard on you?
I don't know. He ain't no point. He's something.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And we are underway from Houston.
He's something. He probably like a small player.
From way up at the 23. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Yo, this nigga's oh my shit, bro. This nigga be getting me so mad, bro. Guys, man. This nigga's drunk. I'm gonna go, you can stay on the road. I just went around.
The first carry now, this is Alvin Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Shit, motherfucker, I am athlete. Them niggas, that shit been ass, nigga. Keep fucking interviewing these NASCAR niggas, like, how you fuck?
Throwing on second down. Mahomes out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara.
Give
him 6 yards here.
You can't shoot,
near the 35 at the 34. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. On third down, here's Kamara. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Look his head on that button,
Gain
bro.
of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
Team final is a fucking cheat code now. Imani did some good shit.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to have to go for this thing on 4th down.
These niggas is cheating. That shit is bad. Why would you go to team final?
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. To the right side, he's got more complete. But he will be stopped.
He won't do that
As he will not come close to the marker. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Oh, what's a layup?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
What?
Opening carry of the game for Cordell Patterson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Allen fakes the give and keeps him safe. Gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
All right, Grant, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
That's out to the left and complete. DeAndre Hopkins.
I'm actually dropped down to a 98.1, man. I just had like a 91.7 yesterday.
Now that sets up a 1st and goal. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Calling no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Did they hop on the front? They didn't hop on. They didn't hop on.
Back to the 2. Backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. When you throw it this close to the goal line, usually you're thinking touchdown. Here they actually complete it but lose yardage.
When you're this close to the goal line, you have to anticipate that maybe you're going to see a defense. You can make a case that there's a...
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Josh Allen, his 14th touchdown of the year. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead.
to make it
Maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took.
Come on, big man, you bitch ass nigga.
So because
Let's
if
get
you're
bitch ass
analyzing
nigga.
from that side of the ball, you're thinking,
Let me see if that nigga Aiden lie. Nah, race can lie, bro.
if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back at 2 points yourself, right?
Then nigga race can lie.
That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the
You know,
outside.
Big Cash.
Yeah.
They said the show that he on, should come out this year.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
That shit.
At their
I
own
think it's a KD show
24-yard
too.
line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Mahomes now on first down. Eluding the pressure right.
Bro, what the fuck? Good contest. Like, what else can I do?
Bounds right at the line of scrimmage, so fortunately they're able to hold on to the possession.
No.
First down now, here's second down.
We'll get the ball and I can. Oh, he fucked up.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Be safe.
Give him 3 on the
that's why I
play,
literally
and that'll
got
lead
this
here
solid
to a
plan.
third down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want.
Stop missing,
You want to
too.
force a
Wow.
linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield,
No,
out in some
I ain't
open
miss.
space. But linebackers
you
nowadays, they
No,
run
you
like
keep
bats,
fucking
and
turning the
they
ball
take a
over.
lot of pride in covering.
Keep, nigga. I
Nice
just that's
play he
the
made
first time
there
he
in
touched the
open
ball,
field.
nigga. What you talking about?
Talk about last game.
Nigga, that was you.
Now
What the
the
fuck are you
defense
talking
gonna
about, nigga?
use
You
the
missed
first
You
every
turned the
time.
ball over.
I didn't turn the ball over at all, nigga. That was
You
you.
did. Cause I was like, come
In my
on,
life, I
bro.
did, nigga. That was
That's what you
you.
did, nigga. I will record this fucking gameplay, nigga.
Go ahead.
Like
This,
that,
I'm talking about this gameplay, nigga. You just said last game.
It's gonna go to the. It's gonna get
No,
to the
it's
game
not,
before.
nigga.
Yes, it
It's
is,
not.
nigga. I have my shit
Do it
on
right
30
now.
minutes.
Working from the
Do it
gun,
right now, then.
Mahomes.
Bro, what? Got this nigga boxed out.
It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time.
Just getting low.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. It is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. On play action, Allen. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal
good?
range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from.
And guys, man, it's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Henry Ruggs, his 6th touchdown of the season. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Josh Lambo is set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Yo, scared.
From way up at the 23. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Awesome, man, nigga.
At their own 29-yard line.
Back scratcher, punch the air, yeah. Connect it, yellow.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time out, went for
That big dunk package for 30 games.
Turned into 6 points, so they got to recover their charge.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
He's going to look deep for more. And this throw will be intercepted. intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield.
Fuck this game, man. How the fuck he get that shit?
At their own 49-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for
What
them,
the
a touchdown
fuck are
to
you
last
doing?
go-around.
What are you doing, bruh?
What the fuck are you doing? Like,
How the fuck this nigga making every shot?
Okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Yo, what the fuck is going on?
Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
I'm done, bro.
Game straight?
What you mean? They had 18.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Man.
From
Booty ass niggas, man.
Flushed out right.
Niggas said game straight.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
You think, nigga?
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing on first down is
bro.
dancing to his left. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Ayuk, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys are gonna add on to their lead. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. They're going to try and run. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And way up at the 23. But a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ballgame as they come up 1st and 10. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
At the 36-yard line.
Yo, why aren't you on the squad? What the fuck are you doing?
Now it's Mahomes.
I'm already here, bro. Fucking weirdo.
Yeah, weird.
I'm standing right there on the fucking squad. You know
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost a leg into the ball.
He on live right now.
Another nice job there.
Nah, this TikTok.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
I keep a glizzy on my side, Jib. No cap, Jib. No cap.
Did you punch on your father for $1 billion?
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
First down.
Mahomes now on first down. Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. The Seahawks on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
And 10 yards to go.
And again, it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safety. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On first down, it's Patterson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
The running back on the opposite.
The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow.
On the tackle. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Allen out to his left. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try to run it in, going option right. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Seahawks 6-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Patterson. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Steps away to his left. They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, get me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will finally go out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Being chased out left. Incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st down, Seahawks.
Mahomes to throw once more. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
1st down.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And the coverage terrific. terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Here's Allen on 1st and 10, escaping the pressure right. And connecting here with DJ Sharp. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. A final shot before half for Allen. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Henry Ruggs. As time expires in the first half. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? He will not get the 2 points. He stopped up short, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Seahawks 7.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
His guys take over 1st and 10. at their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. A huge play there for Houston. 61 yards.
At the 3-yard line.
What the heck is this? A punt formation. And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it. And he is not going to get the first, but remember, it was only first down, so bit of an odd play, and it results in second down. I got to tell you, absolutely no clue what just happened there. None. But I do know it's now second down after the fake. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, here's the option. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
Brought down right.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. That's to his running back, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. His 6th touchdown of the season. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. From way up at the 23. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Brian Burns able to record his 5th sack of the season. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Mahomes now to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going to look deep for more. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Allen off the play fake. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Henry Ruggs, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And this offense continues. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
Your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Here we go with Kamara. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Henry Ruggs. 51 yards. And this offense is running away with this one.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Trying to fake extra point. Nothing comes of it. Back now here on EA Sports. Where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Stand 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach?
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
On second and a long way to go. Mahomes. And he's got some space. And he lost the football. Rucker skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Will Dissly, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. From his end zone, Mahomes on 3rd and long. He's going to look deep for more. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
Oh, Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
They'll run on 1st down. Patterson, and he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Patterson, and he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 22.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On play action, Allen going for it all. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. From the gun, it's Allen. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Rolling to his left. He's going to look deep for more. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. And it's second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Brian Burns, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted. And the ball is knocked out. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Chandler Jones. A gain of a yard. First down.
Now a toss. Kamara left side. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd down, Kamara. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
No shock here. For the 7th time in this game, it appears they'll go for it on 4th down. Buying time to his left. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes.
Today's final
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the home team here, they remain as hot as anyone. 6-0 now through the fact, it's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Atlanta Falcons. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season, Week 17, is underway. Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Mixon on the toss right. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
That's out to the left and complete. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Brian Burns. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
On downs.
Now Allen to throw. Off the play fake. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Corey Willis. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Obi Melifonwu with the tackle.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to let this one go deep. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
They'll give it to Mixon, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, they can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, it's up how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down.
8-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Mecole Hardman, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Falcons have taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 now. Rodgers. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Leonard Williams in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Gonna let one fly for Robbins. He's got a man, complete. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Completes it to Hardman. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Falcons. Mecole Hardman. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Brandon McManus lining up for the extra.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that, man. One play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too. And
he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. After one, a 14-3 ball game. On first down, Mixon. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
On play action, now Rodgers. He'll fire one downfield, and this will be caught at the 30. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So because of the yards after the catch, they'll wisely decline the PI.
Yeah, since it was pass interference, they would have gotten the yardage at the spot of the foul. But as you correctly noted, a little bit of run after catch for them. That extra yardage made it easy to decline the penalty.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
He's tackled at the 20.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd down.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brian Burns, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as 58 in his career. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
Cowboys.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along and having just specialists putting it through the posts.
21-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive.
That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 63 yards. Being chased out left. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Deontay Johnson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
Did you see how the linebackers froze for just a second? That's why you run play action. You want to keep them rooted in the spot and create a little bit of extra space so your tight end can find some room behind them. And then the quarterback finds his target downfield, and he turns it into 6 points.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
Makes the score Falcons 21, Cowboys 6. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. On second down, here's the option. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's first and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
It's a gain of...
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. This is the tight end fan. No gain there on the completion. Second and 10.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Noah Fant, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys cut into that lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
13.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll cut the lead to 21-17. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken in the end zone. Oh, nice move. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, They give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
51, Mike 51. Let's go, defense.
On play action, Allen taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught inside the 30. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
10.
Off the play fake. Allen looking for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Johnson was the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down.
And 10.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Off play action. Allen. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
All day, defense, all day, all day. 51's the mic, boy. 51's the mic.
Now Allen, off play action. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Grant. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he is into the end zone for 2 more as the lead moves up to 16.
Falcons 29. Cowboys 13.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10. At their own.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
39-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. He's really putting together a spectacular season. That interception, number 11 now on the year.
And I know we're all taught that 7 is a lucky number. I'd say 11 is for him, huh? No doubt about it.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Second and 9 now from the 21.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
4th down.
They're going to try and throw. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Deontay Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
7. 1st down, Cowboys.
From the gun, Rodgers. He's going to air one out. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2.
Point conversion.
Max 22, Max 22. Swiss.
They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
36. Cowboys 21.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Allen off the play fake. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
There it is.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Falcons. Mecole Hardman with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And we've got a penalty marker down here as he's able to get this only to the 20-yard line. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
Now Joe Mixon, and he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll move the chains.
First down, Dallas.
Going for the deep ball. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But second down instead.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing again. Rodgers. He's going to try and go deep again. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Mixon.
The handoff.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Escaping the pressure right. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On 3rd down, Mixon. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Brings up 4th down.
22 by 22. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Jump out. That 22 is coming, 22 is coming. Mike. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
First down.
He's crossing. He's checking cross.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon breaks the tackle. Now an alley. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
The tackle.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
You. Like 22's coming, 22's coming. Mike. 6 man. Check.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete to Mark. Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. But it'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
22 is coming, 22 is coming. 26. That's 22, that's 22.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers eluding the pressure right. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. From the gun, Rodgers. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Troy Apke. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
And think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches are giving, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
Mecole Hardman, the intended target. Third down here.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
There goes a deep ball, end zone, and that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Mecole Hardman, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Falcons push further out in front. They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for, and this touchdown will count. They'll try to run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Allen going to try and keep it. A pitch back. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game. And when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
And the offense, they're living right now. Another bounce and break that goes their way.
6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Mixon. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now. But that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like in the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Check to the 50.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Falcons' 12-yard line.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Flushed out right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Rashard Robinson with a pick. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 30. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent. I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit. But going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurting this month. No, okay.
On 1st down, Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off down at the 2.
Expect nothing less, baby. Expect nothing less.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Allen going to try and keep it. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. And the Cowboys are able to recover. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
And a Cowboy 1st down.
Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Cowboys 21.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Falcons, a final win here means they'll finish at 14-2. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they wanted desperately to finish at 500, but that won't happen, as it'll be a 7-9 season in the end. And they can take solace in the fact that this team never quit all the way to the end. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.